Welcome back to the MLS Review Show. Chivas USA was home for the second time in a week as they welcomed the Portland Timbers, as well as more than a few members of the Timbers Army, into the Home Depot Center. First-year coach Robin Fraser would look to pick up all 3 points against the Portland side, who has yet to win on the road. To jumpstart the attack, Justin Braun would look to get back onto the scoresheet, and Marcos Mondaini returned from his 4-game suspension. Portland entered the weekend with a sour taste after registering their first loss at Gerald Wang. Head coach John Spencer re-emphasized focus and hard work at practice to keep team morale high. Midfielder Sal Zizzo would be anxious to make his mark against the team that sent him to the Timbers during the preseason, and Jack Jewsbury would hope to work his set-piece magic against a team that has been unable to hold a lead. Christian Miles and Alan Hopkins were on hand at the Home Depot Center.
Curious to see how this one starts, Christian. I think that, to her point, playing at home, you got to take it to the opponent the first couple minutes.
The first Major League Soccer meeting between Chivas USA and Portland.
Great opportunity to run him.
Mondaini's drifted centrally. Nice ball for Braun. Out comes Birkin. The goal is empty, and Braun, all to do by himself. He goes for goal. Disappointing for Chivas.
Once again, it's Mondaini that is the provider. You know, this is a tough spot, but you got to make good soccer decisions here. Look up, that's not the best one to shoot. It just isn't.
Here's Flores away behind Hall. Good ball across. It's there for the taking. Another great save.
I think Horst just misses it completely. It goes between the legs, actually. And Perkins makes a good stop.
No ambiguity whatsoever. Jewsbury pulls it in. The header is down. And somehow or another, as Kennedy came for it, there was some disarray.
Just keep your eye on Dan Kennedy. Comes out, says, oh, no, maybe. Oh, ends up making a pretty good save.
He'll play it into the path of Flores. He's clearly onside. It's a great cross. Braun! The best chance of the match.
A quick look. It's just what you want to do. It's a great run from LeBrook. It gets to the near post. Both. Should be a corner kick. But I'll tell you, you cannot miss from there.
And here's Sal Zizzo and Jack Jewsbury. What a save from Big Dan Kennedy.
Great roll on that. I don't think that's what he was trying to do. I think he wanted to find that far post. Still a good strike, good bend on it.
Holds it up well. Zemansky bursts through the middle, plays it across. Nick Maboka!
Best way you're going to break him down right now is to get him to lock in. Once you make that first penetrating pass, get around him. Good job by Nagamura.
He's onside. Nagamura gets a good ball in. It's menacing, and there on the volley, the breakthrough comes. A happy return for Marcos Mondaini.
We just got finished talking about it. It's a great surging run. Great to see Nagamura back. Takes a quick look, and that's just a fantastic pass. There's nothing you can do about it. We talked about getting the green shirts running at their own net. No one's going to touch that. Horst doesn't want anything to do with that.
Zarek Valentin, and here he is, knockback, dazzling stuff. Jack Jewsbury. It's a good save from Dan Kennedy. It's pulled back across.
Darlington Nagbe is making his presence felt already. You see the talent on this kid. Quick feet, great little dish off. Fantastic save. That should do it. Yeah, I'll tell you.
And that will
right down
do
to
it.
That last play.
Chivas USA have won for the second time here in Carson. The goal scorer was Marcos Mondaini, coming back triumphantly from suspension. A wonderful performance of Chivas USA as they record another clean sheet, their 4th of the season.
Coming off a 2-2 draw with Chicago, San Jose manager Frank Yallop had a week to prepare for life without Chris Wondolowski and Ryan Johnson up top. Although unbeaten in their last 4 games, the loss of their leading scorer would complicate matters. Left-sided creators Bobby Convey and Ramiro Corrales will look to find the head of Steven Lenhart in front of Houston's net, while counting on veteran backstop John Bush to defend their own. Houston rode into San Jose on a 6-game skid, with their last win coming against DC back in April. Head coach Dominic Kinnear had to be happy to see improved wing play from Colin Clark in their last match. With Brad Davis on the other side, wide midfielders have long been the key to a successful Dynamo side. Houston featured an altered backline for the match after losing Andre Haino and Jermaine Taylor to Gold Cup, as well as Kofi Sarkodie to red card suspension. Jim Cosimer and John Schrader had all the action from Robertson Stadium.
Well, we are ready to go. MLS action from Buckshaw Stadium. Cruz, a service to the middle, and a chance outside the area. Big save. John Bush tested early. We had a
What were you doing
medical
in the gym?
major. Yeah, what were you doing in the gym? But to get the double fasciotomy out. And there's a cross and pipe attack. Kwong inside the 6. You'll get a good look here.
Brilliant right foot of Corrales. He just couldn't get himself in position. Couple of defenders there.
Davis. Played to the middle. Bush got a hand on it. It goes over the top of the woodwork. Boy, how about Cameron, who started that run from near the midfield and just kept going. Stephen Betashore, San Jose native. Ahead, Lenhart! Back of the net, goal, San Jose! A brilliant header by Stephen Lenhart, and what a feed by Stephen Betashore. Clark sends to the middle! Just gloved away. John Bush keeps the clean sheet alive. Simon Dawkins. He came on in the second half. Ball slides ahead. Onside, Dawkins! Goal, San Jose!
Look at this play back from Cronin. It's a simple give and game. This is a simple game. It really is. Yeah, Bush wasn't sure, was he? Wasn't sure if that was a back pass or not. There you go.
It's over, and San Jose wins 2-0. And they pull to 4 wins on the season. 4-4-4.
It was not a good week to be in the East. Without a win in the conference, the standings remained fairly even, although DC broke their way to third following Houston's slide. Sporting Kansas City finally ended their 10-game road start. With 6 points, it's now time to see if the wait for Livestrong Sporting Park was worth it. Out west, it was raining points. The Galaxy was the first to 30 and looked like an early lock for the playoffs. Dallas made up some ground, however, with their win over New England. Even with 5 ties in a row, the defending champs would be second in the East, but the stacked Western Conference has them placed 5th. The expansion side showed their youth as the only teams on the left coast to lose this week. Week 12 saw the goals come from unlikely places as none of the top scorers saw the back of the net. With Landon Donovan and Chris Wondolowski with the national team, this would be a perfect time for target men to strike. With 4 nationally televised games next week, the summer of soccer is officially underway. KC opens their brand new stadium against Chicago Thursday night at 10 p.m. Eastern on ESPN2. Then New England heads south to Red Bull Arena for Friday's Fox Soccer Night in America at 8:30. On Saturday, 2 10:30 games close out the evening. Seattle hosts Northwest rival Vancouver on Fox Soccer and TSN2 in Canada. Just south of Quest Field, Portland will be hosting the defending champs on Galavision. In more action, RSL travels east for a match against Columbus on Wednesday before heading to Philly on Saturday. Later, LA hosts Toronto and Sporting KC goes back on the road against Dallas on Sunday. That's all for Week 12 of the MLS Review Show. Thanks for joining us, and remember to visit MLSsoccer.com for full coverage of all the news in Major League Soccer.